what our former president did, he's going to be no nameless, of course he was Democrat, he wrecked the country big time. And of course it's a social issue. Of course, everybody's going to bring it up like, yeah, it's like the 10th anniversary of when he did this, yeah. To any Democrat who's watching this, like, you could skip this now. Remember, this segment is only for my fellow Republicans, you know. I'm just happy, like, at the time, like, of course this is still happening, right? Like, churches, they had to, like, sign something to make sure, like, we don't have same-sex marriages, like, weddings at a Christian churches, right? Like, it's just wrong. It's disgusting. I've always had a problem with those people, you know? Again, I don't know how far I'm going to go into this because I need to keep this brief. But to everyone, I mean, everyone I've come in contact with, it's always the same answer, like, oh, you gotta respect them. Like, no. No. And if you're religious, you should not be having a gay friend, period. I can't believe I had a few gay friends back in high school. I'm happy I don't anymore, because, ugh. And if you say you're a Republican, but you have a gay friend, like, you're a rhino. Okay? I want to make that clear. And don't be so mad at Scott Cawthon for when he donated to Trump to get rid of the group, you know? Like, I know he doesn't still support that crap. In other words, pray the gay away, okay? Pray it away. And I still hate this scene to this day. X2, X-Men United. And you guys should know where I'm going with this. The one scene where Bobby has confessed his mutation to his parents, right? Like, and his mom's like, I can't believe Kevin Feige pushed this scene. Like, Bobby's mom was like, have you ever tried not being a mutant? And since then, they made Bobby gay in the X-Men comics. Like, I really hope with the X-Men going forward, they do not do that. Like, they still keep them straight, like how they did in the previous movies, right? Yeah. And don't ruin X-Men for me, people. Like, I would still prefer to be like that dated metaphor from the 60s. I'm not going to say, but like, just like, let's keep it at that. I'm happy that Bob Iger said, like, he's not going to push, like, the social agendas with X-Men, you know? Because that's not how it's supposed to be, okay? Again, there's so much I want to say, but I cannot leave this out. I can't stress this enough about it. Like, you know, I don't talk about this topic a lot on this channel, because even though this is a conservative channel, you know, but, like, this is a good time to bring it up. Like, again, it's a rare time. I've heard stories, okay? These are just general stories, right? And they all have correlations with one, like coincidence, I think not, right? So, with these stories I've heard, it has something to do with, like, a straight married couple, but one of the partners has a friend, and unfortunately, the other partner offs themselves. And the one partner who's a widower, like, they can't figure out, like, why did they off themselves? Like, the answer is simple: because you have a friend, and you consider them your best friend, and you've been hanging out more with them than your actual partner, okay? Like, that's selfish, okay? Your loving partner is supposed to be your best friend, okay? Yeah, I don't ever want to have a friend again, especially, like, a person who's a lesbian, and I'm friends with them for 40 years, and then 40 years later they pass away, and I mourn over the dead. Like, no. No. Again, To any Republicans out there, if you have a friend, you're a rhino or a Democrat. There's no third option. You can't be like, oh, God loves you. No, he doesn't. What do you think happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay? I know I'm not religious anymore, but this really happened, okay? What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? Look it up. Google it. What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? Yeah. And I know it'll happen again in the future. I don't know why it's not happening now. So, yeah. Again, the reason why your straight married partner off themselves is because you have a friend, okay? And what is with women, alright, straight women, having this obsession, this idea of like, oh, I want to have a best friend, and they go into the specifics. My ex, one time, she was like, oh, I want to have like a hairstylist. What's that going to accomplish? Nothing. Because you know why? Gay people in general, they are comic relief. Some you just don't pay attention to because remember, we're in the real world, okay? 25 is when the maturing stage is supposed to happen. Like, what happens when you turn 50, huh? Like, you're still gonna claim yourself that... Seriously, the country has been messed up for a decade. Like, I even hate when people are like, oh, I was born this way. It's not a choice. Like, it is a choice. It is a freaking choice, okay? I don't want to hear like, oh, I was born bisexual or I was born queer. Like, and I don't want to hear like, oh, I identify as like they, them. It like, it. I mean, if you call yourself like an it, you're pretty much a thing at this point. You're not a human being anymore. Take that. Of course, everyone should know. Here's a little history lesson. You do realize that the word gay used to mean happy in real life, right? Like back in the day, right? That's what I'm trying to get. Like, and still to this day, like us normal people, like gay is still like a foreign concept, right? Because it seriously, it should not be normalized in general, okay? And apparently, the word queer meant something different back in the day too. Like, I still don't know what it means. Like, once I Google it, I'll put up like a picture of it, like a definition, like what it used to mean back in the day. So yeah, pray the gay away. Okay? This is Blu-ray Dave being harsh, okay? If you don't like it, leave. That's just how the cookie crumbles, guys. Woo! I feel so much better. So, Trump, Mr. President, love you, man, for sure. If you're watching this, I hope you're still making a bill to get rid of that group because the country doesn't need it. I know, unfortunately, the UK is like the second biggest country known for that group, so yeah. And also, if your pronouns, people, yeah, I don't want to hear that stuff.